West Vancouver, Capilano.
Thank you to the member, and thank you for all the work that she has done with PACs. The parents that participate and run PACs are the backbone of the school programs. Mr. Speaker, I love raspberry yogurt, I really do. But I would not be able to purchase raspberry yogurt at the cafeteria in my daughter's high school under these guidelines. I also love Girl Guide cookies. Who does not love Girl Guide cookies? But we're not going to be able to sell Girl Guide cookies in the school because they're on the bad list. So besides income, many other factors include our influence our food choices. This includes culture, personal preference, medical conditions, Mr. Speaker, such as allergies, diabetes, gluten and lactose sensitivities, and sensory issues. Many parents have raised their concerns that these guidelines miss the mark on the dietary habits of many students and families, particularly for children with disabilities. For example, kiddos with autism may be sensitive to taste, smell, color, and texture of foods. In fact, they may only want to eat one kind of food over and over again, and now it might not be a food offered at the cafeteria. This leads to exclusion, and unfortunately, the new food guide has failed to take these into consideration. Mr. Speaker, I recall when my child was young, sometimes I would just be grateful she ate anything. Lunchtime, dinner time, it was very stressful. Food was stressful. But Mr. Speaker, she wasn't destroyed by the occasional chocolate chip cookie. Today, she has a healthy relationship with food, and she makes good choices because it's about education and it's about balance. Food is also a window into our diverse culture and history. It's an opportunity for our kids to experience food traditions that shouldn't be subject to restrictive food guidelines. Creating a list of foods to promote food shaming when someone judges or criticizes what others eat based on the idea that certain foods are listed as good foods and certain as bad. It's usually not deliberate and often with good intentions. However, it would only hinder rather than develop a healthy relationship with food. Ultimately, food shaming leads to negative feelings about food and becomes the breeding ground for low self-esteem and eating disorders, which is harmful for children both short and long term. Furthermore, the lack of food choices in schools could have the opposite effect and lead to more children eating less healthy options. My daughter tells me that in her high school, many kids already order McDonald's, A&W, 7-Eleven, and pizza to school through these food delivery services such as DoorDash, Uber. So reducing options for children will likely increase finding healthy foods elsewhere.
Thank you,
Member.
Member.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.